Peace. What an honor to come your way again. We are now in the middle of March. We're almost done with the first quarter of the year. Today, our conversation really is coming from something I was reading. I'm reading a book on a leader by the name Joshua, and he had to lead a group of people after the previous leader had passed away, and he steps into this massive shoes, and the people he's supposed to lead really haven't done anything or recognized their dreams for over 40 years. As you can imagine, they were not the greatest group of people to lead. However, as a leader, I think irrespective of how our people are or feeling, we have to lead well. So really, the thoughts I have today is about compromise and how sometimes we can even negotiate, with ourselves, I guess, for not taking action or not moving forward at the right time that we were meant to, and how we procrastinate. And really, also, when you look at the bigger picture of your purpose, of your dreams, of who you're called to be, there is a timeline to everything, right? If you think about a baby that's born, the baby's born, and um, there is no way for the baby to even lift its head or arms. There is a timeline to everything. The baby would eventually begin to smile, would, move from milk to maybe solids or liquidized food. There is a time and a season for everything. But I've come across so many times, particularly women that have big dreams, but then, procrastinate, but then miss the timing, the window of when the right action is supposed to take. So I want us to delve into the importance of staying true to your dreams and really taking decisive action to make them reality. Despite the challenges and pressures that we all may or might still even be facing currently, it's essential to remain steadfast in our pursuit of the bigger purpose, the bigger picture. So, as we explore why compromise and negotiating have no place whatsoever when it comes to really fulfilling your dreams and aspirations and the purpose for which God created you for, you have to have unwavering commitment. You have to stay true to the vision that has, been given to you, or even the vision that you have set yourself as a leader. You must never compromise on those dreams, on the aspiration or the purpose. It is essential, even not crucial, to have unwavering commitment to your vision and refuse to settle for anything less. Now, what's going to happen when you compromise on your dreams? There is obviously an impact, right? So when you compromise or negotiate, it can dilute the dreams and hinder you from progressing towards being able to actually achieve them. So it's crucial to recognize the risk and consequences of compromising on your purpose. So, what are some of the risks or consequences you might be asking? Right. The risk are loss of clarity and direction when you compromise on your purpose, on your dreams, on, not taking that action, not investing in yourself, not working on yourself. You may well lose sight of your true goals and aspirations. And this can often, I promise you, can often lead to confusion and indecision, making it difficult to make progress towards your dreams. So maybe here's a thought, here's a moment to pause and consider. As far as the business idea that you have, as far as the dream that you have in your heart, in your inner being, in your inner knowing, right, or knower, do you feel a sense of confusion or indecisiveness? Or what? Are you losing clarity? Are you losing sight of what the actual goals are? right? I don't know. But if you feel a little bit confused or not able to make decisions, then it would make it very difficult to progress towards that dream or aspiration. So there we are. I hope I've given you a good clue as to why you may be feeling that way. You would also likely experience decreased motivation and passion. So when you compromise on your purpose, it can really dampen your enthusiasm and passion for your work. Without a clear sense of purpose driving your actions, you may well struggle to find motivation to pursue those goals with vigor and determination. And boy, do you need determination. Do you need to really know how to stay motivated, how to really encourage yourself, when you're down or when criticism comes or when, you have to move forward, right? Diminished satisfaction and fulfillment. When your actions are not aligned with your purpose, then you may well experience a sense of emptiness or even dissatisfaction. Even if you achieve some level of success, true fulfillment we know comes from living when your values and purpose are aligned. And so when we compromise on these, when we compromise on our values as individuals, when we compromise on the purpose for which we're created for, then it will actually leave you feeling unfulfilled. So there is a challenge here for you. I want you to take a moment, take a pause, take a sailor, and reflect on your dreams and aspirations. Reflect on what is it? What is the seed that has been given to you? And identify areas where you may have been tempted to compromise in the past, right? And now I want you to reaffirm your commitment to staying true to the vision because you can achieve, you can't achieve your purpose or your goals or dreams, aspirations when there is compromise. So I'm going to say the action again, the challenge, I mean, again. Reflect on your dreams and aspirations. Reflect on what it is you're called to do and identify areas where you may have been tempted to compromise in the past. Now, I want you to reaffirm your commitment to staying true to your vision. And here is a practical way you can apply this strategy. Create a visual representation of what is this purpose? What is it that I'm called to do? Right. And then keep it at the forefront of your mind. Let it be a daily reminder of what you're working towards to and why it's worth fighting for. Not fighting as in fighting someone, but really fighting perhaps the urge to compromise, fighting the urge to negotiate the truth, for example, fighting the urge to not create a win-win situation, fighting the urge to procrastinate, fighting the urge to not think or see yourself as a worthy a woman that you should invest in, fighting the thoughts that somebody else needs to move in order for you to then be able to move. The truth is you need to move, and then other people can come and support you. Maybe fighting the urge to um, that has stopped you to seeing the fact that you have to, first of all, invest in yourself. You have to see yourself as someone worthy, a worthy investment, and you take that step. So hopefully that is going to help you in a practical sense. Another thought for us to consider is as far as, moving towards your goals, your dreams, your aspirations as a leader, not negotiating, not compromising, requires that you take bold action. So refuse. I will repeat that again, refusing to negotiate on taking action. Action is the antidote to compromise. As a leader, as a woman in business, you must be a decisive leader and proactive in pursuing what it is you're called to. So refuse to negotiate on the importance of taking bold action. Impact on, there is definitely going to be an impact when you don't take actions, when you are inactive. Let's just put it that way. Procrastination, indecisiveness can prevent you from realizing the full potential that is inside you and really truly also living out your full purpose. So it's essential to recognize the urgency of taking action, the consequences of not doing so. How do you recognize the urgency? Well, number one, pay attention to the signs of stagnation. Pay attention to the signs of, procrastinating or feeling like you're stuck. Set deadlines and milestones to create a sense of urgency, right? Seek feedback and accountability to help you stay on track and motivated. And that is one of the key things that I know without a doubt that you will be able to receive within the Now Woman community is there's valuable feedback that you can count and move forward with, and accountability to help you stay on track and be motivated as well. So, what are the consequences of not taking any action? Well, number one is missed opportunities. There is opportunities everywhere that people are willing to give you, but if you don't take action, as in if you don't take that first step yourself, don't expect the opportunity to stay there forever and ever and ever. That's not going to be possible. That's not going to happen. Even, no matter how someone really loves you, how someone really believes in you, it's important that you take that first step. If you don't, the door is likely to get closed. Number two, regret is likely to set in. You will regret this later down the line when you realize that, oh my goodness, I was the one who did not take action. And I think we've covered this in a previous episode on, why we don't take action. So go back through, some of the past episodes and find that one that delves a bit more into fear. Disillusionment, number three, can also result from inaction. So stagnation and complacency may set in, and these will all prevent you from reaching your full potential. So a challenge. Identify one concrete step you can take today towards that bigger picture or that aspiration you have, and write down a commitment to yourself to take this action without delay, because any further delay means you're still literally in the same place. You're back to square one. I'll say that again. Identify one concrete step you can take today towards your big picture. Make a commitment to yourself to take this action without delay. Practically, how do you do that? Break down your goals into smaller, actionable steps and create a timeline for completing them. Hold yourself accountable. Or, best thing is, the truth is, you can't really truly hold yourself accountable because you would always, find reasons why you want to move the goalposts. So, somebody else helping to keep you or hold you accountable is always the best option. And this will help you to track your progress and will help you also to celebrate, the little wins along the way. Thirdly, or the next point I want us to consider and think about is embracing your purpose. You have to commit to your purpose. Your purpose is it's like that, it's what you give, and it's I don't know how else to explain, but your purpose is it encompasses all of who you are. And I think we've talked about this before, that we were all created for a purpose. There is a purpose for your life. There is a purpose for why you were created. And you have to find that purpose, or at least be working towards that purpose, or already walking in that purpose. It's non-negotiable, right? You can't negotiate on your purpose per se. So you have to embrace all of it wholeheartedly and allow that to really be what motivates you as far as your decisions, as far as your actions. Don't be motivated by, the quick wins or the promises of social media, or, what everybody else is saying or expecting, or culture, whatever it is. You have to know what is my innate purpose. And then you move from there. Your decisions is like putting purpose, into practically being motivated by your purpose, not being motivated by money or motivated by culture or motivated by influence or none of that stuff. You have to be motivated wholeheartedly by your purpose, and that ultimately will flow through to your decisions. And there is also an impact that would happen ultimately when you compromise on your purpose. When you do that, when you compromise on your purpose, it can lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and unfulfillment. It is essential to prioritize your purpose above all else and align your actions accordingly. As a challenge, reconnect with your purpose. Take a sailor and reflect on how it influences your goals and decisions. Are you being influenced by, a culture or what else? What is actually influencing what you're doing, your goals, the goals you're pursuing, or the decisions that you make on a day-to-day basis? Is it truly your purpose that is influencing that or something else? Now, once you've taken this sailor and this reflection time, use the clarity that you get to reaffirm your commitment to stay true to that purpose. Practically incorporate regular moments of reflection and introspection into your routine to ensure you're staying aligned with your purpose. Maybe you can journal, maybe you can take quiet times, you can take a quiet walk. All of these can be helpful practices to help you reconnect with what really truly matters. So, in summary, unwavering commitment helps you to stay true to your vision and refuse as a leader to compromise on your dreams or your purpose. You've got to take bold action, refuse to negotiate on not taking decision or refuse to negotiate on taking decisive action towards your goals and aspirations. Refuse again and time again on, not taking action. If you don't take action, nothing will happen. You cannot get a harvest or expect a harvest when you haven't sown anything. And I really love this saying that is like, the only thing that changes is when nothing changes. Okay, so when nothing changes, nothing will change. Embrace your purpose, commit wholeheartedly to your purpose. Allow that to be, I would say, the core of your actions that you take and the decisions that you would take. As a leader, as a woman, you have a seed, you have a purpose, you have a calling. And you may be thinking that, you can't make a difference, but I promise you, you have not taken action towards that dream with that seed. And so there's no way for you to actually determine that you can't make a difference, because oftentimes it just takes you putting that seed to the ground. It takes you taking that step forward that will then ultimately help everybody else that would come alongside you to help you to fulfill that dream and to really truly make a difference. Because there's every seed you put into the ground, one seed, but it never comes out as one tomato or one pepper or one fruit. There is always more than that. So as long as you're taking steps towards your dreams and aspirations, you will make an impact, you will make a difference. So it's essential to remember that compromise and negotiation have no place when it comes to fulfilling your purpose, your dreams, your aspirations, or really looking at the bigger picture. By staying true to your vision, taking bold action, and embracing the purpose, we, all of us, we can overcome any obstacle. You will overcome any obstacle and achieve greatness. If you want to find out how you can do that, then I want to personally invite you to join us in the Now Woman membership program, where you will be empowered to really truly pursue your dreams without compromise. And remember that you're worthy of every investment that you would ever make. So until I come your way next week or next time, remember, don't negotiate on taking action, and don't ever compromise on who you are, your values, your principles, or your purpose. I hope this has served you. I would love to hear again from you how this has impacted you, how this is making a difference to you, and I would be delighted to help. See you on the inside. And that's all for this week. You've been listening to Dr. Tina Allton with the Now Talks, the weekly podcast for women in leadership, brought to you by Nations of Women. All that remains is for me to say have a fantastic week, stay safe, and reach out if you need any help now at nationsofwomen.com. Until next time, enjoy the pursuit of your potential, and remember, now is your time.